Hi. Let's play. Welcome back. 2, 3, 7. Welcome back to Let's Play CastleVania Symphony of the Night. That's so broken. That's not even funny. Re-equip your Alucard sword, if you have it. Plate Lord. Alright. These guys are annoying. Once you kill the owl, the knight will like be rage happy and like run after you and try their best to kill you. So deal with them in a speedy fashion. This guy is actually kind of cool. This is the Gravekeeper. And he's kind of cool, as I said. This is a nice room. I don't think there's actually anything in there other than just that, though. Man, that helps a great deal. Except for the Plate Lords. For some reason, it doesn't stop them. So you come this way. Oh yeah, it'll introduce you to these guys. These are Valhalla Knights. Kind of annoying, but bearable. And now this room is actually quite challenging. Well, not really challenging. It's quite interesting, actually. Deal with the hunting girl. Deal with the other hunting girl. And if you head this way, looks like you did save room. I think I've been here. Yeah. Head down. And then head in here, and you'll deal with a lot more of these blade soldiers. Keep this. Wow, there's a lot of them. Essentially, all you really needed to come in here for was the heart max up. Now that you got that, continue to leave the room. Proceed to leave. And that should be that section of the Colosseum done. Paranthropus. Paranthropus actually drops some interesting rare items. And the lapis, wow, the hearts got stuck up there. That's kind of funny. So come this way. And there's your blood cloak. Yeah, don't ask what the hell's going on in this room, but it's kind of creepy. Regardless, head on back out. Deal with your hunting girls again. And your bone scimitar. And your Paranthropus. And notice that Minotaur that's in the back there that's been killed and stuff. Obviously, it didn't do its job properly, and Dracula was like, screw you, and then it died, and then, yeah. Story of its brief life. So I think that's about it, essentially, for this. What about this? Is there another room? Nope. It's good. That's all set. For now, anyway. Now, what do I mean by that? Come on. That's it. That's what I wanted to do. Alright, so continuing onward. Kill the Axe Knight. And where do you want to go? You want to go across this way. Deal with this Armor Lord. And that's basically the Colosseum clear for now. Head back this way. And we're going to deal with a boss. Head through this way. There's a library card.
Who are you? Open hell's gate. Come forth, my servants. The scent of your blood. You're a Belmont. Crush this flea who invades my castle.
Voice acting. Alright, so, Minotaur and Werewolf. These guys are actually a formidable fight. If you don't know what to do. Note, that doesn't do jack. That's essentially all you need to do. Cool.
I'm certain that was a Belmont. So he says he's the lord of this castle.
Yay! Life max up. Alright, let's continue onward now. Grab this new ability, which happens to be the Form of Mist, which lets you become a fart cloud. Only momentarily, though. Alright. So then, this allows you to go up and down multiple floors which helps a great deal. So now with Form of Mist, you can pass through these objects. Alright, now that we've got these, let's head somewhere again. Now, note how you have a library card. Go ahead and use it. Equip the library card. Go ahead and give it a whirl. They give you subtle hints like that help you kind of figure out what you're supposed to do. So head in here and head to the Master Librarian.
What can I do for you?
I'm interested in
Buy a
this.
couple more.
Thank you. Thank
All
you. Farewell for now.
Cool. So now you bought the couple. Why did I want to come back here? Well, there is something that in particular that we actually need to do. Now, throughout CastleVania games, you get a bestiary, which, when you kill certain enemies, they'll appear in kind of like a logbook sort of thing. Now that you have the double jump, you can come up this way, first and foremost. You can continue through the save room and in this direction. Now you see armored fleamen, which gets kind of aggravating, actually. Because not only do the armor break, does the armor break, revealing the fleamen within, but they're annoying. Anyway, continuing on, jump up here. Because if you have the time thing, it helps a great deal. Is he not dead? Oh, he was going through a transition, which is really annoying, but no, whatever. See, now that your double jump won't let you get up there, you have to come all the way to the one side just to get past this. See, the fleamen are really annoying. For that main reason that they don't seem to... when their armor breaks, they don't seem to just get hurt. They just seem to continue on going. Stone mask. Now you might notice, there's a dead end. Nope. Push this bookcase. You can go on through. Grab yourself the moon rod, the holy rod, and whatever else I just picked up. And head back through again. That's actually one of the 3D elements of this game that was quite unique. It wasn't very often in 2D games that you saw that kind of element added within the game. Especially in this time period. Nowadays, you see it all the time. But in this period of time, you didn't see that very often. And it was really unique the way they did it, too. Alright, so ignore the rest of the fleamen and head down. Well, ignore the rest of the fleamen to a certain extent, and then head on through this way. Next boss. This is a lesser demon. Now, don't attack him all too much, because he spawns mudmen. And ectoplasms. Now, it's imperative that you kill the mudman here before killing the lesser demon, because the mudmen don't spawn anywhere else. This is the only fight you'll see mudmen. Alright, continuing onward. Dropping all the way down to the floor now. This place hasn't been touched by the Master Librarian for some time. Head through this, now that you can. And this is the Soul of Bat. Now, the Soul of Bat lets you access some pretty unique areas all unto itself, which is great, because there are indeed some places that you cannot access without the Soul of Bat, which we'll actually have a look for some. Oh, yeah, we're heading down there right now, actually, I think. I'm thinking long and hard. I hate fleamen. All right. So now that we're wrapped up in here, let us continue. I have a rough idea as to where I want to go, but I think this is it. Yeah, I think so. Yeah, it is. Well, not really. But this is a fairy card. They might be asking, what the hell's a fairy card? Go to relics and turn on the fairy card. Summons a familiar? Yep, there's your fairy familiar. Quite cool, huh? Yeah, I know. It's awesome. Alright, so let's continue onward now. I think we'll head to... I'm trying to think. There's a couple of different ways that you can go. I think I'll head in the direction of Alrox's quarters again. But while I'm going there, since I have the clock, since I have the stopwatch item, we can do something else while we're in there. And then while we're kind of... Actually, we have to head back that way anyway. Alright. Hide, Curious. Man, I love this game. This is one of my favorite games of all time. For sure. I love playing through this game multiple times. I just love this game in general. It's a whole load of fun. Alright, so head back through this way. Actually, no, not here. Not here. Jump over to this. Break this, and life max up is yours. Alright. Now, this is where you want to head back. I wonder if I can do this. Oh, wait, nope, not this. Yep, you can. Alright, in order to do what I just did there, hold the A button while you're in your bat form, and then rotate the control stick back in the opposite direction of the way you're going, and then, like, hold the control stick down. I'll do it here. Press A, point the control stick down and go all the way around in a kind of a 270-degree circle, and then opposite way. So, oh wait, never mind. I messed it up. Push your control stick up, and then go kind of a quarter turn one direction, the opposite direction in which you're going, and then instantly flick the switch to the direction that you're going to go. So, because I'm facing left, I'm gonna do a rotation to the right and then left, and then flick the stick left. Like that. Simple stuff. Extremely handy when you get the hang of it, though. Alright. So as we continue onward now, I always like to show these little things here, off here and there. It kind of helps out. Especially if you're new to the game and you don't know what you're doing. Or don't know roughly what should be expected of you, rather. Not what you don't know what you're doing, because that's kind of the wrong choice of words. Anyway, with your new Jewel of Open, really, head this way and open this up, because press the switch down, and that just caused an earthquake. Yeah, earthquakes are fun. Earthquakes are always fun. So what did that do, actually? That opened this for us. Head on down. This is the first section. You just gotta grab a library card and an attack potion. And then head back up. And then as you're heading back again further through this, you're gonna come to the other pink kind of stone thing that opened, and head down. And head through. And this takes you to the underground caverns. One of the more interesting places of this castle, actually. And these guys are funny when they die. It's really funny. And keep this with you, because you will need it. And here is a heart max up. Now, don't stop. Head over here and break this wall down. And here is your bandana. Nothing supremely special about that. head on through, jump down, and head on this way. And thus begins kind of a lengthy but fun trek down. Ow! Don't shoot me with arrows, mister. I hate you all. Ah! I got an arrow to the back of the head. Ouch. That's painful. So head up this way. This way gives you... What does it do? There's something up here. Oh yeah. Chest. Jump up. Life max up. Hell yes. Life max ups are important. What the fairy will do is it'll tell you if there's a breakable wall in the area. That's what the fairy familiar will do for you. Other familiars that you encounter will have different purposes. And that's typically what you want. I missed a way. Oh well. We'll head up that way anyway once we're closer to it. But for now, push this block to this little hole that's leaking. And watch this. This is really funny. They all drown. I always like that little touch. It added a sense of humor to the game that wasn't present before. That you wouldn't expect, to be honest. Because this game is quite dark and gritty. That's mostly just the fact that because you're alone, basically, and you're trying to stop Dracula from... Actually, that was never really explained what... Oh, you're trying to basically save Richter from being the lord of this castle, because it's obvious that he's not... it's obvious that he's not completely with it. So that's one of the more important things about the story, is that you're trying to stop, save Richter, essentially. Now, you can come this way first if you want to. It kind of make things a little easier for you. Just head over this way. And push this button, which will drop down an 8 for you for some reason. And then all the way down. We're gonna need you. It's a good idea that you have the bat form before you come down here, because otherwise you can't get back up. That's an ice shade. Ooh, ice cream. That was worth it. That was worth getting hurt. Frozen shades. I think they're kind of cute, honestly. Except for the fact that they shriek whenever you kill them. They're not supposed to, but they do. Oh yeah. Here's the ferryman that we actually looked at earlier.
I'll take you to a place which might be interesting for you.
Voice acting. There's one in particular that gives you about $1,000. Doll hairs, I think. I'm not sure myself. I'm not sure myself. Yeah. Ha ha ha. The ferryman appears in 2 separate locations. He appears in here. He appears both in the underground caverns, for sure. But he appears in 2 sections of the underground caverns. There's your merman statue, which allows you to actually call the ferryman to the other location that I'm talking about. He's going to be here no matter what. He's always going to be in this location. But if you don't have the merman statue, he won't be in the second location that we'll see soon. So it's important that you get this item. Ow. Get your face away from mine. Because I'm not bent for freaking bats. There's another thing about bats, actually, that I'll mention. Oh, and there's also something that we can do here as well while we're at it. Grab this life max up and then stand on this little thing. Bam, and that'll let you go back through here and come back as you please. Alright, so now, turn into your bat form and charge through this twice. think that did it. If not, just do it again for safe measure. And then jump down. Oh, nope. You need to do it with the wolf as well. There we go. That leads you to a life apple and the jewel sword. The jewel sword is extremely unique in the sense that. Oh, and also I'm gonna equip the Herald Shield and see what that does. But the jewel sword, essentially, what this will do is when you do like this with the Alucard sword, if you do the same kind of thing. If you kill a certain amount of enemies with the jewel sword, it'll actually create jewels for you. Failing that, it'll basically just create some money. Simple money, like just 1 gold piece. But anyway, we'll continue and exploring the rest of this before we head back through the underground caverns in the next part. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys later.